all new 93.7 The Beat, H-Town's real hip-hop home of the Breakfast Club. I'm DJ Shante. This is Beatin Down Your Block, and I got a special guest in the building, an H-Town living legend, the Freestyle King, Lil Flip. What up?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm blessed. Can't complain. Working smart, not hard.
I know that's right. What is up? What's going on?
Everything. I've been managing boxers and MMA fighters, jewelry stop, and we got the pop-up shop, and we got the store as well. So we've been, doing the grills, TJ Jewelry. That's in Austin. My tattoo shop is Time Bomb.
Dang, you on your entrepreneurship.
Yeah. I've been having businesses like since I was a kid. So, I never hung with people my age.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I was always like focused on money and business.
Always ahead of the game.
Always. So, and then music, I've been doing like a lot of EDM. I've been traveling with DJ Marshmallow.
Really?
Yeah, we've been on tour like doing the festivals, the real money, you know what I mean? I put out a project called Black Friday 2 on Black Friday. We pushing a record called Propane, and then before that, I put out a project called King Life. Like when I came out, I dropped double albums and I stopped, you know what I mean? So, people, we live in a microwave music era where people want stuff fast.
Yeah, definitely.
The times where we promoted albums for like a year, 2 years is over. Like, you drop an album, you better be coming with a new one in like 5 months or something like that. But yeah, King Life, my first double album, and I wanted to showcase like the new talent as well as the OGs. So I made sure I did records with people like Beat King and Doughboy Sauce and Moneybag Yo and Troy Ave and King Lil G on the album. And then I got OGs like Bun B, Gangsta Boo.
Gangsta Boo, I love her.
MJG, yeah. Gangsta Boo, my homie. I got MJG, Gangsta Boo, Bun B. Oh, and the legendary group H-Town. You know what I mean? So we got 5 records on there for the ladies. And then Freon Icy Cole is a new artist I'm working with too.
He's
so
dope. Definitely know who that is.
Mix it up.
I see.
Yeah.
Got the new, the old, upcoming. Yeah. That's what's up. So you say you dropped Black Friday, and then this new one. Which one? What is this one?
Well, Black Friday came out on Black Friday. The King Life I dropped March. I dropped that. But right now we pushing Propane. This record it's a cat out of St. Louis. His name is E.J. Carter. And what's so crazy, he was supposed to do a record with me, like this record, and something happened with the managers, and it didn't happen. So I just so happened to be going through my email. I'm scrolling on my phone. I'm like, man, I remember this record. It's dope. So I put it on, and I called my guy Chauncey out in Kansas. I'm like, hey, man, where's this dude at? Like, and so he got me in touch with him. I'm like, bro, let's do the record. Like, it ain't even about money. The world just need to hear this record. You know what I mean? So I did the record free and video done. And
the video's done. Okay. Dropped the video. Okay.
Yeah. So video be out this week.
Oh, okay. You gonna do like what kind of release? Special release?
Who knows? Like, one thing I learned about life and the music game, like a lot of times, a lot of artists when they playing, like they could be like, yeah, my album comes out this date, and then they can tell you their album come out tomorrow, and the album that comes out tomorrow will do better than the one you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you playing. So it's like real, it's like double Dutch. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just go shoot our shot and
just do it.
Yep.
That's what's up. So how are you feeling about like the music coming out of Houston right now? The artists, the new and upcoming artists, how are you feeling about that?
I think we got a diverse lineup. You know what I mean? It's kind of like whatever kind of music you like. If you want club, trap or strip club music or whatever, it's certain artists you jam. You want to hit the strip club, Beat King. You know what I mean? All day.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? And,
all day.
It's different artists. I mean, you got the Sauce Twins, you got Propane, you got Doughboy Sauce, you got Freon Icy Cole, King Shermo, you got Smurfzilla. It's so many new guys. You got Harold Luya, you got who else, man? I pay attention to everybody, man. You got Young Martez, you got Boston George. It's a whole wave, you know what I mean? It's a whole wave of people. So I'm proud that we got diversity. And then you notice that artists are focusing more on their lyrics, and then you got some that just want to have fun.
Right.
But you can hear that people are getting more creative and having fun.
Okay. So I hear you mention all these new and upcoming artists. What about the female side? How you feel about the females that's coming out of Houston? You feeling like they hard?
Yeah, I usually go to a lot of battles and underground battles because that's where I came up in, like the battle,
Right.
Rap. So I be doing my research. Yeah, yeah. Right now, Megan Thee Stallion, she
Killing it.
She be doing hella shows.
Would you ever do something with her, project?
Of course,
or song?
Yeah. Definitely.
Anybody else?
Car's my homie. It's a lot of, man. You got, man, what's her name? Bloodbath, OB.
OB Bloodbath.
Yeah, she be going hard. Yeah, I pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because it's spitters, man. It's spitters out here, male and female. You know. So.
Oh yeah, Houston got it. I mean, I'm really proud like what the city's doing right now because all you hear is Atlanta this, Atlanta that, and it's like, yeah, all these great artists are coming out of Atlanta, but Houston, we neck and neck now. I feel like it's just we don't get the recognition or we don't get the big platforms like they do for some reason because I guess they got the. The big teams out there, and we need like a big team out here. Would you ever start like you already got your record label?
I do.
Do you have any artists up under you?
I do. I got probably 30 artists.
Oh, wow.
What I mean? Right. They all around the world. But what we doing now is expanding into other genres of music. So like gospel, reggae, like I say, EDM, dubstep, like all that. We mixing it up, So I want to be at the Latin Awards,
everywhere.
I want to be in Africa. You know what I mean? I don't want to just limit myself to hip hop, and that's what a lot of times people do. They be so focused on one crowd.
Got to be versatile.
Bird box yourself in,
right? Get all the money from all over.
Yeah.
So you do EDM. You touring with Marshmello. So how is it like? Houston. You slow. You kind of cool. Like you're not with that fast pace, and then you go and do EDM shows. Like how does that? Do you got the high energy, or how does that work for you?
Well, this is what happened. Like, I've been messing with David Banner. Shout out to David Banner. I've been messing with him for a long time, right? So we would do our shows. I'm the laid-back Texas guy, and he always turned up, jumping off, just crazy. So once I started, like, doing more events with Banner, like, I was probably 18 because we was going to Jackson, Mississippi on a whole nother level before music, but like I knew Banner since I was like 14, 15. We started doing music when I was like 17, 18. So the energy he brought, like on stage, I'm like, okay. I started transitioning, some of my music to be more up tempo, right? So it was a gradual build. The more shows I did with Banner, I said, okay, let me make sure I make other anthems where you can be, jumping up. And then I started doing shows in Atlanta. And I remember like my second show I had in Atlanta, it was with Lil Scrappy. And, man, he performed hit. Like, I did my thing, I think what, Game Over was out, something like that. And then he performed Head Busters and what was the other record he had? He had two records, like, with Lil Jon, the Head Busters, with some Head Busters. And there was another record. And they just went crazy, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I love that energy. So it's not different because I make sure now that I do different records with the tempo. So it was
okay. So you still kind of keep the same energy. It's just the beats in your music are just more.
Yeah, and I transform with like depending on the crowd. I feed off the energy of the crowd.
Okay.
But yeah,
because I know EDM shows get crazy with the lights and then jumping up and down and the fist pumping and all of that.
I had the most fun at those shows.
Really? No, I can only imagine. I've never been to an EDM show, so that's one of my goals. Actually, I actually want to DJ EDM. I like to listen to it. I just never been before, but I can only imagine like how the energy is in there.
You'll love it. Like you'll love it. They don't hold back. You know what I mean? You go from doing an hour to like extra 20 minutes. They're like, we want more. You know what I mean? I love it. I love it.
And where have y'all all traveled to so far with this tour?
Like Dallas, St. Louis, Brazil. Just
I was about to say,
everywhere.
y'all not overseas with it? Oh, I could.
Yeah, different. And then once I got up tour with him, then I went on tour with Bone Thugs. So I've been bouncing back and forth like from my tour, Marshmello, Bone Thugs, Twister, like. I be everywhere.
Shout out
to Kinsietas, it don't matter.
Kinsietas, he said, I don't got wherever the bag at,
hey,
I'm pulling up.
Hey, wherever the cash out at, man, I'm coming to rap.
I know that's right. No, I love it. I love it. So anything else you want to let people know that you got going on?
I'm working on a few albums. I'm at the point now where I'm more focused on completing the albums with artists that I wanted to collaborate with. So me and Lazy Bone, we got a project.
Ooh.
Me and Banner, we talked about, because we were supposed to do the Flippin' David Banner album. So we talked about still doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Birthday to Zero. We doing Kings of the South Part 2. Me and EJ Carter doing an album. I got a group album coming out on 420. Couple strains, dispensaries that I invested in. But yeah, I'm just like focused on so much. You know what I mean? My battle rap league, I'm bringing it back.
Oh, you gonna do? Were you at the H-Town rap battle? Did you ever judge or anything?
I went to some of Doe Beezy.
Yeah. Okay.
I went to a couple of those. I went to like 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you want to start your own?
Yeah, I started it.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, we had a battle. Like when we launched King Life, like King Life Family is a new company we launched 2 years ago, and we launched it in Austin at South by, and I brought 21 Savage, Young M.A., Twister, Davies. Who else we had there? We had a lot of people come out. And then I had Disaster battling my homie A. Kaiser from South Park, you know. So it was crazy. That was the kickoff. And then, you know, Disaster ended up doing it, the Eminem movie, Bodied, and different things like that. So I put it on pause, and now we about to crank it back up.
Okay. So whoever wins the rap battle, what happens after that? What's next for them?
Money, you know, it's about money. And then on to the next battle. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the battle rappers, they do music as well, you know what I mean? But they like, you know, getting that money where they can get that quick money as well as the pay-per-view percentages. So I pride myself on turning artists into bosses. Like, you don't have to just get the quick, you know, $3,000 or $10,000, you know what I mean? You can get the $10,000 and 15%. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And the residuals, they keep coming. So, you know, it's about longevity.
Right. So, okay. So what advice for up and coming artists? And so, you know, you are a legend. You've been in this game for a very long time. You've been very successful. What advice can you give to these up and coming rappers, or these rappers that are already, you know, established, but they still need to hear? What would you tell them?
Well, the most important thing is how you treat people. Like, same people you see on your way up, you see on your way down. That's if you come down. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own view of what they consider, you know, success, right? So my version of success is being able to work when you want to work, making the money you want to make, making your own schedule, you know what I mean?
Owning your shit.
And having more than average, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm cool. I'm cool with waking up and being able to sleep great, knowing I got great karma. You know, I go around and make sure people understand the big picture. Because at the end of the day, everybody can use your same blueprint and they might not get the results.
Same results, right.
So I just try to be straight up with them. Like, look, I could do this, and this, expose you to my fan base, but I can't force them to buy your music. You know what I mean? So you be straight up with people, and some get it, some don't. But you just got to watch how you treat people. Be professional, you know what I'm saying? Be early, be on time. Make sure your album artwork don't look like Lil Ray did it, you know? You can't walk to a DJ and be like, yo, yeah, man, I want you to jam my music, and you got on your, you know, your red bottoms and your Ferragamo belts and all that, and then you hand them some artwork that look like Kinko's did it for you. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right. Please tell them again.
So and you might be jamming, but a person, they might look at the cover and just be like, you know what?
Yeah, just toss it, just because, just the way it looks.
So, you know, you just got to be humble. You know what I mean? Don't nobody owe you nothing. Get out there, grind, be respectful. Even if a DJ tell you no, they can't play it right now, you accept that with grace. You don't get no attitude, and you know what I mean? Because sometimes people
say
test
that for
you.
the people in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Goodness.
goodness.
Sometimes people test you. Be like, okay, I'm going to tell them no just to see how you handle it. Because if you show that you can't handle rejection, they ain't going to want to deal with you next time you approach them. They go, like, nah, you got an attitude, blah, blah, blah.
I've seen it happen. I've cut people because of that, too. They just came at me wrong just for that reason right there. So, yes, you are right about that.
So, grind. Every autograph count, every drop count, all that counts. So, don't get too big, man. If you can't tuck your ego in your back pocket, it's too big.
Hey, wise words, wise words. King Life is out. Let them know.
Get it.
All streaming platforms?
Yep, King Life is out. Get it. It's my best album, most personal album. When it got me. Oh, yeah, I got OJ the Juice Man on that, too.
Ooh.
Yeah, and My most personal album. Rest in peace, Big T too. I got Big T on like 8 records on there, man. But yeah, it's my most personal album. I went and got Zaytoven, got me like 7 beats from him. So my best album, most personal album, man. So y'all check that out and get that Black Friday.
Wait,
too.
I see Social Media Slaves. What's that track about?
That track's about like how people can't be without their phone for like more than 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
You're not
like,
a big social media person?
I am, but I got it like planned out. Like in my mind, I say I'm only gonna spend an hour and 20 minutes on social media. So I break it down to 15 minutes, post something, scroll, see what's going on. All right, get back to life. You know what I mean? A couple hours later, 5, 10 minutes, all right, boom. So in my mind, like I'm not gonna just be on my phone all day, scroll. Like, nah. I'm trying to make plays.
Look, you like, I got too much going on to be sitting on my phone.
Apps in, the PayPal.
Right? Trying to get them quinceañeras popping.
Yeah.
I know that's right. All right, well, thank you for coming through. Let them know how they can follow you if they don't know already.
Lil Flip 713. No underscores, no overscores, none of that confusing. On Facebook, Lil Flip, aka Flip Gates.
Oh, you got any shows coming up in Houston anytime soon?
I have the 20. What is it? The 26. Something rock. It's some place I'm doing with my homie Yogi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like already sold out. It's on the 26th though. Yeah,
Okay.
Then I got an award show. I got to do that on.
I saw that
Go DJs.
Go
Award.
DJ Awards. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm performing and getting an award.
That's gonna be dope. I'm in the building. You going, Elliot?
Yeah, he be everywhere too. Did I see you at the Pimp C shoot thing? Did you come through? Yeah, I thought I saw you.
Houston Trend in the building.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got that interview yet?
Nah,
what?
Nah.
Oh, y'all gotta. You
It's
gotta do
overdue.
that.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
He everywhere. I always see him. I'm like, man, I thought I saw him when I was out there, man. Shout out to Shannara too. Make sure y'all get the Pimp C and Patrick Ewing collab.
She blessed me with a pair of Ewings.
Which one you got? The
I
maroon
got the ones
or the
that
white
say Pimp C on the back.
Oh yeah, you got the white ones.
Yeah, I had to. I put them in a glass case in my
up.
with my awards and stuff. It's like a trophy to me. It's not even like no shoes you would wear. I would never wear those. So yeah.
Man,
That's
I appreciate
dope.
y'all having me.
No, thank you
real.
for coming through. Like, I'm honored. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Bet. Well, it's 93.7 The Beat, Beating Down Your Block, DJ Shante. Lil Flip in the building. Thank y'all for tuning in. Until next time.
Yeety.